Speakeasy.
In this red. Hello, nice to see you again. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
This is the first cheers of the night.
So how long have you been living in Spain?
So 3 years,
From,
2021,
you're originally from?
Belarus.
I thought I heard.
Some Russian
Or Russian.
accents? No way, I don't have it. I used to live in Poland for all my life.
Really?
Yeah, so, but Spain is great. I love it.
And what brought you from
Malta.
Belarus and Poland and Malta to Spain?
So Spain is great in terms of real estate because of the culture.
Right.
The
These,
weather?
these straws do keep falling down.
That's it.
Terrible straw placement.
And there's a lot of international people from all around the world. So
Yeah.
it's a great vibe, yeah.
Mm.
You've got the north of Spain, the south of Spain.
So you're a Belarusian citizen.
I'm a Polish citizen, so
You're
I
a
have
Polish citizen.
a European passport, yeah.
And you can't be dual in Belarus, as I recall.
You can. Now, you're not lucky if you have a Belarusian passport.
We had a client who I think this is before the whole everything that's happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the idea was his father was Russian. He could become a Russian and therefore he could be dual. And then he could get the European citizenship he was entitled to because he had both. In Belarus, you're kind of stuck.
You cannot. Now, at the moment, you cannot do anything. You cannot even go and have a touristic visa to go for 2 weeks to Poland. And
So they stopped issuing visas.
but yeah,
to
now,
Belarusians.
now at the moment, you cannot even go inside because you might not come back. Like for me, I haven't been there for 4 years.
You don't go back to
No,
Belarus.
no, it's too dangerous now.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you feel about not going back?
Good. I don't need to go back.
What?
I have all my family living in Poland, so I don't really have a reason.
Hmm.
And I wouldn't risk it.
So as a Polish citizen, you got that by naturalization.
Yeah.
So you moved to Poland and you speak Polish.
Yeah, I do.
Do you like it here more than Poland?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I love the sun. In Poland, we don't have the sun, especially not now. So,
And so you're actually between Madrid and Marbella, my understanding.
exactly. So I collaborate here with a lot of real estate agencies, but mostly we are in Marbella, which is, I prefer that.
Even more sun.
100%. And a lot of international successful people live in Marbella. Marbella is basically the capital of luxury
In Spain.
center of Europe, yeah.
Maybe we should just delete the whole video. Just live like a king Marbella. Start
That's
over.
it.
Start
I
from
should.
scratch.
I actually would like to invite you to Marbella
Wow.
for your. I was giving you a hand there.
I thought you were trying to read my palm. You know I have the softest hands in my lifetime of picking up phones. So anyway, Marbella and Madrid are the two places.
That's it. I would say Barcelona as well. The stable market there.
Nobody wants Barcelona.
Right.
Nobody wants to go to Barcelona.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's too big, and
Too
it's too
big?
far. It's too much of a. I prefer. I feel like Madrid is more stuck together. There are like barrios, right? Salamanca, which is where we've seen the flat, and that's all international people, expats. So you've got these more combined, close together, and well. The transport is much better, I'd say, here than in
Sure.
Barcelona.
Madrid feels like you have people from all over the world who are here to do business.
That's it.
It's truly international, as opposed to in Barcelona,
More
Valencia.
touristic.
It's more touristic, more people from within Europe who are just there, kind of digital nomad vibes.
Yes.
Put it right
Oh
up
my
there.
god, this looks so good. I want it.
There's
Surprisingly.
truffle.
Yeah. Surprisingly, it doesn't come with a typical Spanish ham, just a normal ham. But how do you feel about Spanish ham? Like this one.
That's good. I've been having the Spanish ham Benedict in the morning.
Okay, so you like it.
You know what? I'm tired of truffle and everything.
I like it.
It's overexposed.
But I see you drinking much slower than me. I'm nearly done here.
Is it a competition?
Well,
Ladies first, as I always say.
that's very gentleman of you.
So, cons of living in Spain. There must be some cons.
Okay, so I would say ocupas. Have you heard about this?
Occupants is the squatters.
Well, that's the American way of saying that, yes. In Spain, we say ocupas.
You thought I was Austrian when we came in.
I thought you were, many different things in American.
Much to my satisfaction, actually. Occupus.
Ocupas, not occupas, without the American accent. So ocupas. Yeah. So do you know who they are?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
So basically, people who can just raid your apartment and stay living there without nobody being able to get them out of there, not police, not court.
So that is an issue people talk about with real estate in Spain. They're afraid to buy real estate if they live the lifestyle we're talking about, where they're not always in the mansion every day of the year. And they say, what if the squatters break in and I come back to my 25 euro mansion? I'm making
Yeah.
a clear offer at 25 euros, by the way, just on the record.
Right.
25 million euro mansion. I come back and there's squatters living there. That's a fear people have.
People do have the fear, however, not with these big mansions, apartments, which are super expensive, because of course these type of properties have the best security in a way that if security starts within the next 5 minutes, police will be there. And if they haven't changed the locks yet, the ocupas, then they can still get them out.
They can get them out.
They can if
They
they
have to
haven't
change the locks.
Yeah, exactly. So in the cheap areas of Madrid, Alicante, Murcia, where we have Latin Americans, Arabic, and all sorts of African nationalities living, it is very possible and likely that they will move in and just break into an apartment, which is easy to get to with a card. So of course it's harder to get into a 20 million euros villa than a 100 euros or 200 euros apartment.
I would imagine there's some system these people devise. Like there's a seminar or something they go to learn how to do this. And like
I don't
they
think
come in,
so.
the locksmith is right behind them.
So it's basically all about a little card. So there is a way to do it. You can even learn it on YouTube. Don't do it, but you can open the door with a card. You just have to maneuver the card and the lock opens, especially in the kind of apartments and houses where the locks are not very secure. And which happens in the apartments which are below 500,000, I would say.
500,000. Under that, you're at
Yeah.
risk.
I would say so.
Mm.
You're not at risk. You just have to make sure to get the best security and alarms in your house.
How do people know that you're not living there?
They just observe. They literally, I've heard stories where people pretty much live outside your house just observing when do you turn on your light, like what's your pattern, when do you leave. And yeah.
Even if you're in Madrid, could
Yeah.
they come like while you're at the store
For
and
sure.
just quickly flip it?
They would know your schedule. They know you leave to work at 9 o'clock and come back at 5 every day.
They can
observe you for a week or two and know your patterns.
they can squat and by you leave
by
at
your
9,
door.
they can squat and they can be in by 5.
That's it. Possible, but you do want to have a good security system,
Mm.
even if you have an apartment.
Is an apartment easier
yeah.
to manage?
Of course, yeah. I mean, it's harder to get into a villa. First of all, you have gates. You can't easily jump through the gates with all your things.
For 25 million euros, I think people could jump.
They could jump to the sky, right? But especially if ocupas have children who are less than, if I'm not wrong, 10 years old, then there is no way that neither police, government, court can get them out. It is illegal because children have nowhere to live. So if your house is occupied by ocupas with children, you can forget about it. Just forget about
Just
it.
buy a new house.
Just literally buy a new house.
Just call her, buy a new house.
So you've seen a different side of Spain. Elegant, international, Madrid. It's a place you can live full-time. It's a place you can live part-time. It has tax advantages you may have never known existed. Subscribe to this channel. Keep following as we show you how to live like a king in great cities all around the world. And good night from Madrid.